Hello and welcome to the Hot Dog and a Handshake Pro Wrestling Show. I am your host, Jayden Ginsweider. Joining me is my co-host, Shane Price. Shane, you had something you wanted to open this week's podcast with, so I will leave the floor to you.
You know, I know we're the stupid, never really too serious wrestling podcast with at peak times maybe like 7 listeners at most.
Yep.
But this is the time I get to talk about the things I want to talk about. And earlier today, or I said it yesterday at 1 something p.m. It was announced that one of the podcasters who really is the reason why I really wanted to make a podcast in the first place, are also incredibly talented musician in the band Harm's Way, and one half of Hardlore, Bo Luders, was passed away, and it really hit me harder than I thought it would. I saw him play at a show in October, and I sent you the picture of him saying, "Hey, look, it's one of my favorite podcasters right there." It was so sudden. Obviously, I kind of been a little bit shaken up about it because Hardlore is my favorite podcast ever. It is what I really wanted to do when I first started this, is just have a podcast where we can just share the things we love as like professional wrestling and just have a fun time doing it with a good friend. And I never had to meet Bo. I was at the show. He didn't do the merch for the show. I'm sure if I had the more shows in Chicago, I would have met him. But yeah, just wanted to share my thoughts on what he meant to me and a bunch of other people. The Hardlore Discord has an entire channel of just messages from the past day about just how he meant to people. And check on your people all the time. Like, do you think somebody's down? Just send them a text.
Yep. So to brighten the mood, I have a surprise game. We are recording this after I had a very stupid long day at work. So I have here an Angry Orchard.
Oh wait, hold on.
Okay. I'm gonna drink it throughout the podcast, but the game part of this is I have picked a wrestler in my head, and if you say that wrestler's name at any point in the podcast, I have to finish this. So on the spot.
Okay, so I'm gonna start shoehorning in. Well, let me think of a wrestler too then. Okay, I got one. Okay, so I guess this is a drinking game.
Random wrestler names throughout the podcast.
This is a drinking game.
Disco Inferno.
Oh god damn it!
But
this is not an advertisement or some sponsor, but 196 is the best seltzer ever.
Is it? Okay, I'm about to try it. Collar and elbow question: what 3 matches would you show someone to first introduce them to professional wrestling? While you think, I do have my list if you want to know. If you need a minute. So first, this has been my number one. Okay, yeah. This has been on the list for, since I really started getting into wrestling and diving in on YouTube. TLC from WrestleMania X7. I think it's balls to the walls action. It's insane. It's such a crazy, it's so hype. And I think that's how you got to start. You got to get hype. And then Cena versus Punk Money in the Bank 2011, I think, would be my number 2, to show them the story aspect, to really get involved with the storytelling, and also just a great match. And then third, to show off the athleticism and to show something very modern, I would go with Omega Ospreay Wrestle Kingdom. I think those would be the 3 matches I show someone first to get them into wrestling, and then we can expand from there into all kinds of different directions. But that would be how I would try to start somebody. I think would be TLC, Cena, Punk, Omega Ospreay.
This is a great question, by the way. This is maybe one of the best call levels we've had ever.
I stole it from what's his face, that white guy that's always interviewing people from WWE. Chris Van Vliet. Chris Van Vliet. Yes, Chris Van Vliet.
Yeah, okay. So mine's different. Okay. And it's kind of the same way.
Yep. It starts with Akira Hokuto.
Fine. Yes. Akira Hokuto versus Shinobu Kandaru is maybe like my number 3. Just because while I get wrestling, I always have had this the entire time on the podcast. I am in ring first, storytelling second, because I think if you can't tell your story in the ring, there's no point in telling the story.
Yeah.
And Akira Hokuto, Shinobu Kandaru, of course, they are Japanese wrestlers. They speak Japanese. They do not speak English well. Akira Hokuto does, but that's besides the point.
It's from a time when there was no English commentary for Japanese wrestling shows.
Yeah, there's no English commentary. There's not even subtitles for the promo. You don't need to know what they're saying to know that they hate each other. They can't stand each other. They're beating the shit out of each other. Mm-hmm. That's part of it. But also the translation that is from the promo from Ash Stabbith or her on Twitter, Instagram, whatever. They just call each other like bitches and pieces of shit. So they and I didn't need to see a translation to know that they just hate each other. That's my number 3. Okay. And it's the same way, kind of showing the athleticism of something more modern. Instead of going for Kenny and Will, I wanted to go to Lucha because I think, Lucha is definitely one of the more gymnastic style.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, like the clips that break the wrestling sphere, like at least half the time they're Lucha clips.
It's either Lucha clips or injuries.
Yeah, it'll just be like some random shit that like Esfinge does on a CMLL show or something. Like it's just something completely random.
But it's funny because mine is from Lucha Underground.
Okay.
It is, so it's not really, like Lucha. I mean, it is, but it's not. I wanted to go with, and I hate having 2 like blood matches in mind, but I just think that.
But I mean, that would get people in. That would draw people in.
And so mine is the Cerro Miedo match between Pentagon and Vampiro.
Okay.
I think there's a great story of this. The story is incredible. Obviously, it's Underground. It's a scripted TV show. It has wrestling in it. We need to watch it at some point. But
I think before you showed the person that match, you should show them the picture of Penta after the Viano match and be like, "This is from a different match, but this is what this guy is capable of." Before we get started,
I don't think we need to, because there is a picture from this match where Penta's mask is like torn in half, and he's wearing a white shirt too, and the white shirt is now red. So I don't think we need to show him that picture. I think this one's good enough.
Yeah.
And finally, my last match that I would show somebody to put them in the wrestling is I want big time characters, because people are always going to gravitate towards the characters in wrestling. And personally, my favorite character is the Undertaker. So I went Undertaker, Triple H, Hell in a Cell, WrestleMania 28.
That's a great one too. That's a great one. Yeah. I think Taker Mankind Hell in a Cell would be a great pick also. For a similar thing to like what I said with the TLC match.
My honorable mention would probably be Misawa Kobashi 2003.
Oh, my honorable mention would be actually, you know what? Between two of these matches is like a palate cleanser. Like probably after Punk Cena, I would show the promo where Terry Funk calls Hayabusa Hayabusi. That would be that would definitely be in there too.
Listen, Hayabusi. Ordeals of chicken. Chicken. Cheep, cheep, cheep.
It's crazy. So yeah, those are our picks for the three matches we would show someone to first get them into wrestling. On to news. Not a lot that I wanted to talk about. We do have a pretty big segment later in the show.
Right.
But Chris Jericho returned on Dynamite last night.
It was in Winnipeg. I kind of get it. Obviously, it's in Winnipeg. I don't like it. And I'm very glad they're not going to be talking about the big news this week. Probably save it for next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's a lateral move at this point. You don't need Jericho. You don't need, but having him is kind of a boost because he's a mainstream guy.
What do you think would be best case scenario for like Chris Jericho's, let's just say his first feud after this return? What would you say is best case scenario?
So my mind instantly kind of wanders towards a guy who's needing a refresh. Somebody who's not like, who's around but not around. And to me, I'm kind of thinking of like Jay White.
Oh, okay.
Somebody who can use like the big time. It is still Chris Jericho. He can still bring in fans to get that boost that he's been needing since he lost the title match to MJF.
Yeah.
Plus, he can battle on the mic.
Yeah, Jay White returning to attack Chris Jericho would be pretty awesome. Also, just Chris Jericho interacting with Juice Robinson sounds like it would be at least a funny, like 30 seconds of a segment. Yeah, I don't know. It's really tough to say. I would say that like the best way to use him would be to put over somebody to kind of help them along in the main event scene. I don't know who that would be. I imagine Jericho would work heel. Like I just don't see Jericho as a babyface working in 2026. But
maybe like another guy needs to reset. Eddie Kingston.
Jericho, Eddie Kingston, I could see working. They've ran that before, haven't they? And I remember it being at least solid. Because I mean, Jericho really does just kind of stand for everything Eddie Kingston as a character hates. So I don't know. I guess
or
we'll
even
see.
Like wherever he goes.
Like who?
Like I was gonna say, like Big Bill and or Brian Keith, just to punch him up too.
Yeah. I mean, in the story there is kind of already there. So yeah, I like that too. In WWE news, John Cena will be the host of WrestleMania. What do you think of this?
Ticket sales, money.
Sales, yeah.
It's funny because I actually just got a thing now from not now in the day from Hot Topic saying, "Hey, do you want to join a WrestleMania giveaway?" I said, "Yeah." So they're giving your tickets this close to the show. Also, I don't know how I'd do it. I'd be in Vegas 2 weekends in a row. I'd hate it.
Yeah, that's too long to be in Vegas. I haven't even been to Vegas, and I could tell that's too long to be in Vegas. Yeah, I think the whole time we were predicting that he would leave after Saturday night's main event, and we would see him back Mania weekend. I think we were assuming he'd be in the Hall of Fame, and maybe he still will get added to the Hall of Fame class. It seems like they've already filled it out for this year, but hosting WrestleMania, he'll be good. He'll be entertaining. Do you think he keeps his promise? He won't come out in the jorts and the shirt. He'll be in like a suit or something.
I think he'll tease the jorts and he'll tease the shirt. No, he'll have. I bet what he'll do is he'll come out in a suit, undo the shirt on the suit, and reveal his new T-shirt.
Hmm.
And then button the shirt back up, and he'll be in the shirt for the rest of the night.
Yeah. Do you think we get a Doctor of Thugonomics cameo at any point in the 2 nights?
Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Like that time, was it Mania 35 in New York? He came out and did like a Doctor of Thugonomics thing with Elias.
Yeah, but there's nobody in WWE right now who like does like a musician thing. So
it doesn't have to be. It could just be somebody in the ring talking shit, and he comes out and cuts a promo on him. I don't know.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean that's all the major news.
He's gonna wear the WrestleMania football helmet the entire time.
Yeah, he's gonna be in a football helmet the whole time. Tiger Mask 4 announced he will retire on July 7th, which is my birthday. So we have an official date for Tiger Mask.
Are you the new Tiger Mask?
Maybe. We'll see. But we do have a new Black Tiger, and it's Magnus from CMLL. What'd you think of that?
I like it. It's a good move. Magnus is a great wrestler, and
great, yeah.
This only means to me that they're bringing a new Tiger Mask in. I think it's one of the young lions.
Yeah, probably. I think we've been clamoring for Big Boy Tiger Mask. We just want like a fucking large dude to be Tiger Mask. I think it'd be so funny if it was just like Aaron Wolf or something, like an Aaron Wolf sized guy was Tiger Mask. Or if it was, honestly, the funniest option is if it's Oleg Bolton. Just giant white Tiger Mask.
But you can still, but it's like the same gear.
Yeah,
you can just wearing it.
It's just the mask. The only difference is the mask. Okay, I think it is time to get onto our main game of the episode here. We're combining kind of 2 concepts we've done in the past. In the past, we have done the build a WWE versus AEW dream card, and we have done drafts. So we are drafting our WWE versus AEW cards. Let me see if my spreadsheet will load here. I can run through the rules. 8 matches each. You get 1 men's 1-on-1, 1 men's 2-on-2, 1 men's 3-on-3, 1 women's 1-on-1, 1 women's 2-on-2, and 3 wild card. Wrestlers can only be drafted once. For your wild cards, you can do no X-way matches with more than 6 competitors, no multi-man tags with more than 5 versus 5, just so that you can't like purposefully swoop up in like a 30-man battle royal, take all the good wrestlers, and then I'm stuck with nothing. 2 matches must have a stipulation, but the stipulation does not have to be announced immediately upon drafting. You can assign that at the end. You are allowed 1 legend from WCW or from WWE, WCW, ECW, TNA, and 1 legend from AEW, Ring of Honor, New Japan, CMLL. The legends don't have to face each other; they can face anybody. And I have a few more here. Legends must be from a specified year. Legends can be a team or trio as long as they were previously established for a significant amount of time. And legends can be current wrestlers from previous eras as long as they are still on the board. So, for example, you can say 2017 Kenny Omega if you would like. What was your question? Or did I answer it?
Can I have AAA legends as my legend pick for WWE?
Sure, I guess. I just wrote down 4 companies each, but yeah, sure, AAA.
I don't think we're going to get to it.
Are you going to take AAA champion Jeff Jarrett?
When I have TNA there, fuck no.
All right.
I'm picking Jeff Jarrett. I'm picking TNA Jeff Jarrett.
Okay. Shane, to determine who gets to go first here, I want you to pick a year from, let's say pick a year from like 1995 to 2025. Pick any year in that time.
97.
97?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, now pick a number between 1 and 13.
6.
Okay, so the 6th WWF pay-per-view of 1997 was King of the Ring 97. I promise I won't.
Sounds like a good one to me.
The main event was Undertaker versus Farouk. We are going to guess how long that match went. Closest gets first pick. I promise I haven't cheated.
Dude.
Put in your guess. Or if you want, we can both like write them down and then.
Well, as long as you don't Price is Right me, I can say it.
It's not. It doesn't matter if you go over or under. It's just whoever's closest.
22 minutes, 47 seconds.
I'm gonna go 14 minutes, 58 seconds. So I said 14:58. You remind me. You said 22.
22:47.
It went 13:43. And if you're wondering, Undertaker won.
Can we include entrance time?
No, because I don't know how to look that up, and I don't want to waste any more time. So I get to go first. And with my first pick, listen, we said earlier we're both in-ring guys. It's not necessarily about the story. But when the story's there, you take the biggest story you can, because at the end of the day, we got to put butts in seats. The biggest story we can do, I'm going CM Punk versus Kenny Omega.
Butts in seats, blah, 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 blah. My show will be in a goddamn bingo hall.
I mean, probably not, because no matter what combination of wrestlers you get from these two companies, you're putting on a pretty banger show.
I think I can try.
Yeah,
give me the opportunity. Give me the opportunity. I can and will bomb this.
Yeah. You can put it in Reseda if you want, I guess.
All right, so
it's your pick.
I'm gonna go. Also, men's one-on-one. I want to have Kevin Owens.
Okay.
And I want him to take on Speedball Mike Bailey.
Ooh, that is good. That is good. So you are going. Okay, so we're going Mike Bailey. I mean, like I said, we don't have to. Also, we'll order the matches at the end, so you don't have to worry about like what's your main event. I think obviously my main event will be. I can't imagine myself drafting anything more main event worthy than Kenny and Punk, but here, I'm fixing something here. But yeah, you can order your matches at the end. So, okay. So you said Mike Bailey, Kevin Owens. That's a great one. So for my next pick, I think. I want to get a great women's match early because I think those are going to be harder to come by, especially from the WWE side. So my second pick, give me Timeless Tony Storm versus Io Sky.
Fuck. Well, you may have won the women's round. It depends on how loosely you use the term legend.
Well, we might. I honestly, I wrote so many rules around the legends so that it wouldn't spark a debate on who's a legend or not, and you might still break it.
Listen, is there a match? Is there a minimum number of matches in WWE?
I mean, shit. I feel like you have to be substantially have been on the roster for
if they got a title shot, if they held a title,
if they held a title after WrestleMania 2.
Okay, sick. I don't know if I'm gonna waste my legend here.
Okay, what do you think? What are you thinking here? What are you running through that brain?
You gave me WWE, WCW, ECW, TNA, AAA. You gave me every company ever, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. You got a lot of options in there.
And I'm thinking of like how WWE in the 80s, 90s, and now just brought in whoever the fuck they felt like from other companies.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking of that. But for my women's match, I'm not for my front women's one-on-one. I think I'm gonna keep it simple, keep it clean. You took Tony Storm, you took Io Sky. Those suck. However, you are leaving me with Asuka, who's on a great run, and you're also leaving me Billy Starks.
Ooh, okay.
Now it's not the biggest match I could have made, but I am saving.
But it'll fuck.
I'm saving some of them for later.
Yeah. Are we considering Danielson still active, or would he have to be a legend pick? Do you think?
I'd say he's a legend pick.
Okay, legend pick. Okay. Well, then give me. What year do I want? Because I think I'm gonna go with my AEW side legend here.
Please
give me
don't
like.
be
I'm gonna go 1-on-1. I'm gonna give me 2006 Bryan Danielson as my Ring of Honor legend versus Gunther.
Oh man, there were some Noah guys I was going to use against. Do I get Noah for WWE?
God damn, you keep adding companies. No Pro Wrestling Noah.
God damn it! But I saw you raise your glass to Noah.
There's a few that you could maybe get via them appearing in Ring of Honor enough times.
As Maru Fuji.
Mm-hmm.
Oka Sasaki.
And yeah.
The spit guy. Am I getting any close to making you finish your drink?
No.
Damn.
I think you're probably digging too deep, honestly.
Okay. Well, if you're taking AW Legend, I'm gonna take my AW Legend. So now he's safe. Okay. And I'm gonna take one more question. If my pick is a current wrestler as a legend pick, he's in a current tag team. Can I pick him and his tag team partner for my tag match?
Yes, but it has to be the current version of the partner.
Okay. That works for me.
I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Yeah.
Because technically these two are all elite.
Mm-hmm.
I would like 2007 Mystico and Moscato Dorado El Sky team.
Okay.
And I
that's
would
great.
like them against Fraxium.
Holy fuck, dude. That's a crazy pick. I think I will respond with a tag team. And I think what's tough is tag teams in WWE right now not great, right? So give me I think I want to go backwards with my tag team. And you know what? I think I got to pick with my heart. And I think let me make sure I get the right year here. Let's see titles. Okay. Yeah, give me the Young Bucks versus 2007 Brian Kendrick and Paul London.
Okay, so my legends. That's a good match.
That's a great match.
It's
not like the most sexy WWE legend pick.
It's not the tag team legend I would have picked for WWE. They're a current member of the roster, but
I just wanted to get my boy Paul London on the card.
I get it. But
that's a pick for me. That's a pick for me.
So I'm gonna take my my trios match, and I'm gonna kind of do it differently than most people. I'm not gonna pick a full trio for WWE.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a tag team in a person versus a tag team in a person.
Yeah, you can customize out the trio, yeah, unless you want like a full. I mean, you can do a full like throwback trio too. Also, if you want to, a legend trio.
I'm not, but not for this one at least.
Putting it out there.
Give me the Motor City Machine Guns.
Okay.
And Ilya Dragunov.
Okay.
That I'm stealing him from you.
Yeah, that is that. Both of those are guys that were on my radar.
And give me them versus Claudio, DG, and Pac.
Okay, so Claudio Castagnoli, Daniel Garcia, and Pac. Okay.
And just to spice things up, stipulation: Ultimate X.
Oh wow! All right. That is a great pick. Shit. What do I want to do now? Trios are going to be kind of tough. Trios, that's for sure. What if I did? This is really tough now. This is where it gets hard because there are people off the board. Got to make sure I fill out my spots. I've already done one of my wild cards, but I think I want to go. This is tough. Building a trio in WWE is really hard right now.
Yeah, so that's why I kind of
like a big main eventy trio. Like, do I just put some random guys together?
I threw some boys together and had a good time.
Fucking, you already took Mystico. That's tough. And you took Mascara Dorada. Fuck. Okay. I have an idea. My trios from AEW, I am taking Brodito and Hologram. And they will be taking on Rey Mysterio and the Lucha Brothers. That's my little Lucha plus Brody King.
I forgot about the Lucha Bros. Oh my god.
There we go. Little Penta, little Phoenix, Bandito, Brody King. Like that. Just I think that's a great trios match.
So I'm thinking to get my last pick for outside of wild cards. Just figured out. But the women's tag scene in WWE is terrible right now. So I'm gonna go with Julia and Kiana James.
Okay.
Who the fuck is Kiana James?
Kiana James.
Who the fuck is Kiana James?
She's that like preppy. I mean, what? This doesn't have to be a real tag team. You could do just like Julia and Kairi Sane if you want.
Can I do Julia and Kairi Sane then?
Yeah, or Julia and Stephanie Vaquer, whatever you want to do. Yeah. Yeah, Julia and Kairi Sane, that works.
You mean Julia and Kairi Sane, and let me get Tekla.
Okay.
Because of the Julia thing.
Okay.
And let's put Athena on her team too.
Fuck. Okay. That slightly messes up what I was about to pick. Because I did want Athena for my women's tag. But I think I can come up with something else pretty good. I think I can. Let me think here. Because I have an idea. I just needed to knock out that fourth spot. And I wanted to use Athena for it. Shit. Okay. Okay, so for my women's tag, on the WWE side, I'm going to be putting together Bayley and Becky Lynch to take on the team of Mercedes Moné, and I think she would, in this situation, maybe hire some muscle. So I'm going to go Megan Bayne. Mercedes and Megan Bayne versus Bayley and Becky. You get some horsewomen in there.
I like that.
Up a new star, Megan Bayne.
I like that.
And that leaves me with a couple wild cards left to do.
Now I'm really debating on my 3 wild cards. I'm just my WWE Legends pick is such a tough one. It's about what you have. You have ECW, WCW, WWE, AAA, and TNA.
Mm-hmm.
That's such a big realm of like who you could pick here.
Yep.
But like you used your we pick on Paul London and Brian Kendrick, I too am going to go with the heart.
Yep.
Because I want a steel cage match.
Okay.
I want Nyla Rose.
Oh my god.
And my Legends pick. 1994 Bull Nakano.
Yep. I knew that was coming. What's going on? That's in. That's in. That counts. Bull has been in every WWE encyclopedia I had since I was a kid. Bull counts as a WWE legend for sure.
That's why I asked if counting a title, if having a title counts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, the WCW Women's title counted too. Then shit.
Yeah. I
It's
want to
fine.
see here.
Fine.
All right, I want something that really picks up. Okay. Putting something together here. Fuck. What do I want? Because there's some big time names here that haven't been picked.
So yeah, I'm already thinking of a 4-way.
I was kind of also leaning with doing a 4-way. I just gotta decide who the 4 guys I want are.
I think you might steal one of mine at some point.
Ooh, actually, I think I gotta do it. I gotta do it for me. I'm running a. AEW is going to be at a little bit of a disadvantage because I am running a triple threat, and we're doing the Shield triple threat ran back in 2026. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Jon Moxley.
It's a good pick. I didn't put John in. I didn't put John in my Ultimate X match just because I assumed that he would probably do it.
He would do it. But I don't think he would be as good at it as the 3 guys you picked.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with a 4-way. I'm gonna pick 2 from each.
Okay.
I would like Hangman Adam Page.
Okay.
I would like Orange Cassidy.
Damn it! That's the finish my drink right there. Orange Cassidy.
Yes. Bang! Let's go.
Damn. Okay. All right.
And do I have to pick their current gimmick?
Yeah, it has to be the 2026 vergin.
Well, that gets rid of who I was going to pick for one of my guys in WWE, but okay, whatever. Mm-hmm. I would like Bronson Reed.
That's a good one.
I like Jacob Fatu.
Okay. I like this. Okay, I'm gonna pause the recording. I'm gonna go get another drink. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I got my second orchard here. Shane said Orange Cassidy, which caused me to have to chug this down real quick.
I'm still on my first one, so
just gonna throw out some names here. Great Sasuke, Undertaker, and Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
Ooh, close in one of them. I'm not gonna say which one.
Close one of them. Oh, man,
you're right. Close though.
Close on one of them. Kane. Brian Pillman.
Wrong one.
Oh, close on Great Sasuke. Great Muda.
No.
Damn.
Wrong direction. Wrong. I thought it was more obvious than that.
I'll stop. I'll stop trying to guess. We'll see. If it's close to Great Sasuke, I don't know if I'm going to get it. All right. So for my last pick here,
WWE close for Great Sasuke.
WWE close for Great Sasuke.
Just give it away if you know his match.
Fuck, who did Great Sasuke wrestle? He wrestled in WWE?
Well, 2 matches. Same guy.
Matches. It wouldn't have been like Ultimo Dragon?
2 before that, 97.
97 before that. Taka Michinoku. No?
Yes, it was.
Okay. What?
It was Taka.
It was Taka Michinoku? I got you. There we go. Yeah. Am I going to have to pause for you to get another one now?
No, I got.
You got another one? Okay. Okay, you can finish that while I'm announcing my last pick. I am doing a 5-on-5 elimination match. Team AEW, Team WWE. From AEW, I will be picking. It will be Samoa Joe will be the captain of this team, and he will lead into battle FTR, Will Ospreay, and a personal pick I had to throw in there, Adam Cole. For WWE, Cody Rhodes will be leading. He'll be the captain of this team. He'll be leading in Sami Zayn, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, and again, a personal pick I had to throw in there, Johnny Gargano. So I got to get some black and gold representation in here. I will also be... Actually, while you make your pick, I'm going to decide what my second stipulation will be, because that's an elimination match, so that counts as one of my stipulations.
Right, so this is my last match, right?
Yes, last pick. Wild card.
Okay, so I wanted to have that magic of TLC, the original TLCs, where it's a triple, 2-on-2-on-2.
Yep.
I don't need a stipulation, but I probably will make a TLC. So if this is that, it's fun.
No, you're out of stipulations. You had Ultimate X and Steel Cage.
Okay, so I'm just gonna make it a regular 2-on-2-on-2.
Okay.
No, 2-on-2-on-2, right? Yeah.
Oh, 4? Okay, 4-way.
Yeah. Turmoil, but not turmoil. Give me the Bang Bang Gang Bullet Club Gold. I want Jay White, Juice Robinson.
Okay.
I want Bishop Khan, Leona.
Okay, Gates of Agony. Got it. I like it.
That's my AEW side.
That's a personal pick there, I'm sure, with the Gates of Agony.
Yes. Then I would like the Creed brothers.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And then as another personal pick, give me. I was really siding. Want the Garzas? Do we want Tama Tangaloa? Hank and Tank.
Hank and Tank. Okay, I was not expecting them to get a pick on here. Okay. So do you want to like pause again and we can figure out the order of our shows?
Yeah.
Okay, here we'll pause it. Okay, so we've ordered our shows. Shane, do you want to run through yours first, or do you want me to go through mine first?
I will start with mine. For the opening, we have the, dare I say, incredible Ultimate X match between the MCMG, Motor City Machine Guns, and Ilya Dragunov against the Death Riders team of Claudio, DG, and Pac.
Yeah.
Then following that, we have...
just real quick, I like this from a logistics standpoint, because you can have the Ultimate X structure already built, and you don't have to like do promo packages and backstage interviews and stuff to make time for it to be built and put together. So I really like that. Saves you a pit stop. Good logistical thinking. All right, on to your next one.
Thank God.
You good?
Yeah, Rat's doing something weird next to me.
Oh, okay.
Next we have the 4-way tag team match: Jay White, Juice Robinson, Gates of Agony, Hank and Tank, and the Creed brothers.
I like that.
Following that, we're gonna have the women's tag of Tekla, Athena, Julia, and Kairi Sane.
I really think that could have been your main event. That's an awesome match.
It is, but I think that everybody else on my card, I think, is a main event level talent in a way. So I feel like it's just like one of them stacked cards.
Yeah. I mean that's we'll get into it with mine, but that's how I was feeling too.
We have the steel cage match between Nyla Rose and Bull Nakano.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. I like that.
Mike Bailey, Kevin Owens. Billy Starks, Athena. El Sky team of 2007 Mystico.
Yep.
Versus Fraxium. And in the main event, Adam Page, Orange Cassidy, Bronson Reed, Jacob Batu.
I like that. I I really like the flow of the show. I like the I like how this would work in my mind. I think that's a pretty good show. So with mine, I think kick it off with a bang. I think we start with the Young Bucks. I think that's the first music you're gonna hear out the gate. The Young Bucks just really get that opening pop. And then 2007, Brian Kendrick and Paul London. Obviously, both of them from 2007 version. That match is going to rule. It's going to get the crowd hype. Awesome. And then I think we keep that momentum rolling. We go into the Lucha, which will be pretty similar, but it has its own differences here. So Brodito and Hologram versus Rey Mysterio and the Lucha Bros. I think that would tear the house down. And then we're going to do something awesome that maybe will kind of slow the pace down a bit, get technical. Bryan Danielson versus Gunther. This is where I'm announcing my second stipulation. This will be a 60-minute Iron Man match between Danielson and Gunther.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. So then we get to the Iron Man match, and then now we're getting to kind of the big stuff to me. So first, storyline built in. It's going to be off the wall great. Mercedes Moné and Megan Bayne versus Bayley and Becky Lynch. It's going to be awesome. You get the whole history of the horsewomen. You get Megan Bayne in there to kind of be propped up and to just tear, honestly, probably just to beat the brakes off of Bayley for a while until Bayley can get the hot tag to Becky. Then we get into my elimination match. Team AEW, Team WWE, Samoa Joe, Will Ospreay, Adam Cole, and FTR versus Cody Rhodes, Johnny Gargano, Sami Zayn, and the two active members of the New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. I like this. It's mixing a few different things. We get Gargano and Cole back in the ring together. We get FTR and the New Day in the ring together in their current forms. I'd love to see Cody take on Ospreay. I love Sami Zayn, Samoa Joe. Like, there's a lot going on here, a lot of history and path crossing that I think works really well. Plus the two captains being guys who jump ship. Samoa Joe, formerly of WWE, now in AEW. Cody Rhodes, of course, started AEW, now in WWE. Then this is like kind of could be a triple main event, but we're going first. Like, any of these three could be the main event, but first we're going to go with Toni Storm, Io Sky. Just because it has the least built-in story of the three matches I have here, it will be a banger. Arguably the best match I put together here. But I think we go with Toni Storm, Io Sky. Then we run back the Shield triple threat, this time with Jon Moxley, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. And finally, we end it all with the Brawl Out, the rematch of Brawl Out, the end of Brawl Out, whatever you want to call it. It's been on ahead. It's been a crash course. We're going to Kenny Omega, CM Punk as the final match. What do you think, kind of looking at that rundown of that show?
I think it's a good show. I really do. I think I would go to it if it was a real show, but I would question why
they're real shows.
Paul London is taking on the Young Bucks when MTMG was right there.
Okay, because sentimental value. That was my one for me. You know what I mean? 2006 Danielson was the right pick in my mind. 2007 Kendrick and London was the me pick.
Man, I did the same thing, so I can't diss you on it hard.
Yeah. Plus, it would go stupid. It'd be awesome.
It'd be awesome. Yeah.
Let's see here. Honorable mentions. Who are some people that didn't get picked that you wanted to get on your card that you were thinking about?
Lena Cross.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was definitely one of them.
AJ Styles, either 2016 or 2006. Honestly, I think either way, getting AJ on there would have been great.
Same thing as me. 2004 Monty Brown.
Yeah, I had here. Where'd my list go? I had 1990 or 1997 Sting as a guy I was looking at for a legend.
97 Sting would have been a good shout there too.
Yep.
Hector Garza, I'm not fully sure what year. I would say probably maybe 2012. Hector Garza was why I asked about AAA. If for whatever reason I couldn't find any other person to put in there.
Yeah, and I mean, you could have teamed him with
Los
Angel
Garzas.
and America. Yeah.
It was definitely an idea I had, but I think Bull Nakano was a better shout.
I think looking at it, my top current guys from each side that I didn't pick from AEW, Cope and Cage, I think obviously, and also MJF. I think those were the top guys that I was kind of looking at that didn't make it into either of ours. But you know, what about some current AEW guys that didn't make it for you?
AEW, Ishii, definitely.
Ishii.
What I wanted to have, but just couldn't find a place for him compared to everybody else. As I said, Lana Cross, Ace Austin, Chris Statlander, Willow Nightingale.
Yeah,
I tried, but I really liked what I had, so I didn't want to move him in.
Of course, Kyle and Roddy, both of them. Yeah.
As a homer pick, the Butcher.
Oh, yeah. Let's see, my homeriest AEW guy. I mean, Cope is probably up there. Who's a real
2005 Jeff Jarrett
that I didn't get on there? I mean, I think I got from AEW. I think I got kind of all my homers that I wanted, like all of my faves that I really would have liked. From WWE though, most of my top people did get picked. I would say Orton up there is a great one that neither of us got. Sol Ruka, Finn Balor, some of my favorites. That Rhea Ripley, so just some great ones we didn't pick. Sheamus would have been another really fun one. Anybody from WWE that you were looking at that you didn't end up picking?
Just top of my head, thinking out loud, I would probably say like Sol Ruka, as you said. I could pick from current AAA, Vikingo. I wanted to pick Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, but I kind of don't want to pick their current gimmicks.
Yeah, that's true. I see that. Javon Evans.
Javon Evans almost was a funny one.
Almost would have been
because I could figure out you for someone to do almost.
Yeah, no, there's some great ones in there. I think. Let me see. Let me see if there's any more legends I want to shout out. I didn't shout any legends. Oh, from the AEW side, some other legends I was thinking of. Because we could pick New Japan. I was thinking like 2009 Tanahashi, like 2016 Naito. From Ring of Honor, I was thinking like 2012 Jay Briscoe, 2006 Nigel McGuinness, 05 Kenta Kobashi, 2007 El Generico. Maybe even like
92 Chono for me
yeah. I was thinking like a 98 Liger, like somebody in there like that. That would have been a great pick. And that could have gone on either side because you probably could have picked WCW Liger too.
Either Great Muta or Keiji Muto any year. A Hase.
With AAA in there, we could have picked like 92 Kendo.
Kendo from any year.
We could have picked
Kendo versus Kendo.
That would have been crazy. All right. You want to get
Mask versus Mask, Kendo versus Kendo? That would have been my ultimate.
Been awesome. Yeah. All right. Tape up the light tubes. Take the door off its hinges. It's time for Shane's GCW corner. I'm sure it's a big one.
Well, we got a ton to talk about. But I want to start with something that happened at the final Repentless Pro Wrestling show in Berwyn. A member of a controversial Facebook wrestling group, Deathmatch Elite, allegedly a member of the group, I shouldn't say for sure, just in case one was watching, apparently stabbed Cruel.
Oh yeah, I saw this.
And the entire The entire locker room beat the shit out of the dude, which is insane.
Yeah.
But then the DCW, we are inching closer and closer to the collective. And as we go on, we're going to talk about the awards that we give out, technically the awards, quotation marks that we give out, the as we get closer to WrestleMania weekend. We're going to start, however, with some big collective news. Coming to the Death Vegas Invitational, there's some guys you never thought would be in New Japan Pro Wrestling. The 3-way death match will be Nick Gage, Matt Tremont against El Despy and Jun Kasai against Masashi Takeda and Rita Yamashita.
Crazy.
Right now that is the
first team. Nick Gage and Matt Tremont as a team is already crazy, and then it just keeps getting crazier from there.
I think that's the one I'm looking forward to the most out of the show. Another match for that show: Dragon Kid and Starlight Kid against ELP and Maki Ito.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Other things at the MDK Fight Club, we're looking at Rina Yamashita, Charlie Evans, and Vipress.
Okay.
Cruel and Slade in a no barbed wire match. Josh Barnett's Bloodsport is pretty much fully announced.
Yeah, I saw the main event announcement. That's crazy. Or at least the Barnett match.
Yeah, the Barnett match, insane. Yuji Nagata will take on Josh Barnett.
Yeah.
Other matches of intrigue, the full WWE match on this show, Thatcher versus Charlie Dempsey is maybe the best WWE match you could put in Bloodsport.
The Evolve Showcase match.
And it's incredible. First of all, that Evolve match was pretty solid. Second of all, Eric Stevens, Funori Abe is going to be fun. Olga Sasaki has UFC experience. That'd be fun. Takeda against Pete Dunne is. I'm still waiting for Triple H to see what Takeda does outside of Bloodsport and cancel that one.
Mm-hmm.
The Royal Lucha, we're going to have Erez in action against a Dragon Gate team. Glenda Damal against Jack Hartwheel. A Lucha Extrema death match. LSP versus Vipress. And Ciclope will take on another Lucha Extrema match. Wrestler yet to be named.
Okay.
Spring Break X is the biggest show of the collective. It is stacked right now. Just stacked.
Yep.
We have a 6-man tag, Marcus Mathers and YDMP, so a WWE talent and an AEW talent, same team, versus the Rascals. So I'll let the WWE ID thing be put to bed. This match proves otherwise. The Sandman has been doing some incredible promo work for his match against the Invisible Man.
Holy fuck, he's been doing so good.
Joey Janela versus Brody Lee Jr. might be the match of the collective.
Yeah, yeah.
Hayabusa Koga will be fun. There's a match if nobody announced yet. It's the grab the brass ring, doors, ladders, and chairs match.
Okay.
That match fully unannounced yet. But DLC. The biggest match in Spring Break, personally, loser leaves GCW, Effie Alley Catch.
Wow. You think one of them is moving on to Jacksonville or Orlando?
We've seen Ali wrestle for the WID contract. We've seen Effie has complained to me at booking shows before. He's openly called this the last big game brunch.
I'm fairly certain Ali Catch done that on AEW Dark at some point too.
Given that Effie has said that about other big game brunches, though, I don't know.
Yeah.
Speaking of Big Gay Brunch, there is a match on Big Gay Brunch that kind of scares me. I think it'll ruin the brunch vibe. the, the celebration at this Big Gay Brunch, this match is going to be two big motherfuckers beating the shit out of each other.
Okay.
Brick Savage, Mad Dog Connolly.
And this is Big Gay Brunch?
Yeah.
I was not aware of either of them being qualified for Big Gay Brunch. That's interesting.
I don't know how Brick Savage applies, but I know that Mad Dog is pansexual.
Okay.
Which is terrifying. You know, he comes for all.
Yep.
But other matches that are big there: Dark Sheik, Nyla Rose.
Mm-hmm.
ZSJ versus Effie.
Of course, yeah, veganism back in
again
in the LGBTQV.
The Twink Gauntlet, which I'm fairly certain will include Anakin Murphy.
That's awesome. The Twink Gauntlet, that's so funny.
Hopefully CPA as well, because I think it'd be really funny to see the accountant dude try to wrestle Pero.
Yeah.
And then a big one. Right now, it's a 4-way match. Given who's in it, it could become a 3-way or something else. But it will be Kid Bandit's last match, asterisk. Depending on how her healing goes, depending on how the doctors say.
Mm-hmm.
Kid Bandit taking on SDL, Allie Katch, and Charlie Evans in what could be their final ever match. They're going to get bottom surgery.
Kid Bandit already got the... Will Kid Bandit have gotten the surgery by the time this match happens?
No, they would
already gotten it?
She would not be wrestling if no, it is.
Okay, that's what I thought, but when you were talking about the doctors and the recovery, I was like, wait, did it already happen? And I missed the article or whatever, but
no,
I see that when it happens.
This is Kid Bandit's last match before she goes to get bottom surgery. You know, Congratulations to her. It's an extremely big deal. But with the way it is, it's very intensive care. It is.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware. That's why I was so shocked. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we don't know if she'll be back. I'm going to assume it'll be a year at minimum.
So impressive to be able to afford that.
Oh, dude!
Especially as an independent wrestler.
I don't know what health insurance she's got, but like, damn.
Yeah.
Can I sign up to that? That is, to me, that's the biggest match at Big Gay Brunch. So what it'll mean to everybody. Mm-hmm. I think it's Kid Bandit's first like true women's only match in a while too.
Yeah.
So it's a big deal.
Yeah, it is. We love Kid Bandit around here. So.
The best show of the collective, the Immortal Clusterfuck. It looks like it's going to be insane.
Yep.
Before the clusterfuck, ultra violent title, hardcore Kingdom steel cage match, Otis Kogar, Matt Tremont. Before the clusterfuck.
Because last year they did like a 6-way steel cage match before the clusterfuck.
Yeah, with Mike DeVecchio making a name for himself and now and yeah.
Okay, yeah, he blew up from that match. He was awesome in that match.
So the clusterfuck is looking insane. Just a who's who of DCW is announced right now, but
yeah,
I'm expecting some shenanigans. And finally, the Deathmatch Hall of Fame will be returning this year. For first announced, Megumi Kudo will be in the Deathmatch Hall of Fame. He'll be inducted at the MDK Hall of Fame.
Okay. Any other announcements for that so far?
For MDK Fight Club?
No, for the Hall of Fame.
Not yet. Megumi Kudo was the first one. That was today.
Oh, okay.
So the other big ones that have been announced are Dragon Gate has some fun stuff coming up for the collective. So stuff like I know Yamato, John Gresham, the Busta and the Brain, the YDMP. They're taking on KZ and Hio, which I love that tag team. It's an incredible tag team. If you've never seen Dragon Gate, these two are some of the best two in it, and some two lucha dudes, which the weirdest show to me is the Midnight Express, the kickoff show of the collective on Wednesday. Gangrel, Matt Tremont.
Gangrel as in the Brute, as in Gangrel.
Yeah.
Matt Tremont's gonna kill him, dude. What the fuck?
More worryingly, Vandal 48 versus Blackout. So like Ruckus and two other dudes who are newer. Mara Sage from TNA, formerly
Ruckus from CZW back in the day.
Yeah,
that Ruckus. That's awesome.
It's Kogar and their cousin. Mara Sage, formerly WWE. I forget what her rename WWE was. Mercedes Martinez.
Oh, that's shit. She was in Noam. Was she in Noam Dar's group?
Mm-hmm.
Mara Sade. Yeah. Fuck. Because there were the two women in that, and it was Lash Legend and
Mara Sade.
Yeah, Mara Sade. Whatever her. Yeah.
Outside of the collective, the MLP, Stardom, CMLL shows have been really struggling to sell tickets. Stardom is at 500 tickets sold. MLP is at 100.
Wow.
The shows will still go on, but there are some. They're just low sales. It's kind of concerning, but when we put Mania back in a very expensive place to go, I kind of understand it.
And it's like, it's Mania. I think as far as Mania weekend goes, the collective has more of a brand than any of those other three companies. Like, it is really tough to compete with the collective because, like, honestly, like if we were going and it was like, oh, we're doing Mania, but we can only pick like 3 other shows. I mean, my vote would be like Big Gay Brunch, Clusterfuck, Spring Break. Like that would be where
I would agree. If those would be the 3 I'd pick too.
Yeah, so
I'd say it's going to be
tough competition.
There's going to be some good shows. Some good shows outside of it. I mean, Masao Tanaka will be at a random show somewhere.
Mm-hmm. But I'm sure a lot of those shows can sell like walk-up tickets pretty well too. And
I mean, if they're cheap enough, and like no offense, why is St. Louis Anarchy going to Vegas?
Wait, St. Louis Anarchy is doing a Mania weekend show?
Yeah, and it's not anything like you would see it in St. Louis. It is.
Huh. It's really weird. Because I would think that would happen.
Jeremy Wyatt is on the show.
If they did Mania in like Chicago or Indianapolis or even like Detroit, maybe I'd be like, okay, I can understand St. Louis Anarchy making it out there, but Vegas doesn't make any sense.
It's the new initiative thing, so it's not just it's them, West Coast, New Texas, Action, and Pride Style. The only problem is that it's not on the Strip, so you're losing that compared to the collective and the CMLL, MLP, TJPW, Stardom shows.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I don't think people care about.
Oh yeah, absolutely no.
St. Louis Anarchy in Vegas. You're gonna get
the selling point of that show is West Coast Pro, I think.
That in Action too, because Action drags it in.
Action,
but while I do think that Laney Luck, Charlie Evans will be a good match, I think Jeremy Wyatt, Ryan Clancy will be a good match. I just don't, and it's going head to head with CMLL and WrestleCon.
Yeah, that's tough.
Would you rather see Jeremy Wyatt versus Ryan Clancy, or Masao Tanaka versus Mark Davis, or the best Lucha Libre in the world?
I mean, I'm picking the Lucha Libre in that scenario. If those are my three options, I'm going to the CMLL show. I mean, I'll love the Masato Tanaka, but I'm going to the Lucha Libre.
I mean, because I'd probably go to Masato Tanaka in a different show. I'd agree.
Honestly, I mean, the chances
the Headbangers versus Rhino and Heath Slater.
Slino reunion.
Does that change your mind?
That is crazy. Yeah. It's also crazy that Slater and Rhino got mentioned on our AJ Styles podcast that'll come out Hall of Fame Day. So in back-to-back podcast recordings, for some reason, we've mentioned Heath Slater and Rhino.
I don't know. The show I would like to go to the most. It's not in the collective. It's not in like the collective or the other block. Is Circle 6 Mayhem at the Museum.
Okay.
It is a deathmatch wrestling at the Punk Rock Museum.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That would be great. So, all right.
That's all I got.
That's all you got. All right, let's go on to our favorite things of the week. It's been a couple weeks, so the last time we recorded was actually before Revolution. So, we have a few weeks of stuff we can bring up here in our favorite things. This, of course, is where I hand out gold, silver, and bronze hot dogs. Shane hands out gold, silver, and bronze handshakes. So, Shane, what do you got here for the bronze handshake?
I gotta give it to Sandman. Gotta give it to Sandman. Getting beat up by Invisible Man on a TV show was the start.
Hunting him down.
The hunting him down was the funniest thing I've seen in wrestling in a while.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very good. My bronze hot dog, I'm gonna go all from Revolution here. I'm gonna go with FTR Young Bucks. Thought it was a great match. I think it's great every time these guys get in the ring together. So FTR versus the Young Bucks is gonna be my bronze. Shane, what's your silver?
My silver is going to be the Last Chance Texas Death Match.
The Hangman.
I really liked that, but I think there was a better match on the show.
Okay. My silver is going to go to Bandito and Andrade. That was my second. That's one of the 2 5-star matches I gave on this show, and I'm going to put that one second just behind the other one. I thought it was fucking epic. It was an insane match. So I'm going to go Bandito and Andrade. What's the gold handshake?
Bandito Andrade.
Okay, yeah, I figured. So we actually flipped because I put Hangman and MJF gold. So we kind of just flipped those two. They got even split there. So those are our favorite things of the week. I forgot to write down the lightning round. This episode's been long enough. We'll just skip the lightning round for this week. Would you rather? It's what? Surprise we're skipping lightning round?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's whatever. I just forgot to go in and write them down, and I don't want to look for it right now. And we've been going an hour 20 about it anyway. So, would you rather? It's your turn. Do you have a would you rather for me?
So, it begs the question with how we've seen in wrestling. It kind of. My thing is with WEID being kind of constantly in the news and constantly let's pretend that WWE is not going through a company changing scandal right now. Let's pretend that doesn't exist.
Yeah, pretend it's the WWE that I knew and loved as a kid growing up.
You're offered 2 contracts. You're offered what we learned Willie Mack is on pay-per appearance tier 0 AEW contract. So that's not going to guarantee you TV time, not going to guarantee you anything, but you are signed to AEW and you will be used once in a while.
Okay.
Or would you take a WWE ID deal that is a little more restrictive on your bookings because you're going to usually now you're going to go to beyond wrestling and that crowd more often and work Evolve a lot. So it's more like it's not like you're not being totally tied down. Would you rather have security and more opportunity with less current opportunity, but more for the future? Or would you rather have your prove it deal of you're on a pay per appearance to AW deal and you're free to go wherever you want to go?
So here's my thing. Here's where this went immediately. First, I was very much leaning the ID deal. What makes it close though is that Willie Mack often his AEW appearances are on pre-shows, which would give me the best chance of either teaming with or wrestling against Big Boom AJ. Which would be big. Interacting with the Rizzler on television would be big for my career.
I mean, people were sharing that. My parents were sharing that Shane Taylor clip.
Yeah. That being said, I think I would still go with the ID contract. If taking out everything WWE's involved with, I think that would be fun. Because you can still take indie bookings. I have the opportunity to work with Cappuccino Jones, maybe start a Southeast Kansas-based tag team. I could, where I could end up in NXT. I could end up working AAA. There's so many places I can take that.
I mean, that's true. We're already seeing like the NXT tag team champions are ID guys. Jack Harlow's AAA all the time.
So, and my thinking is the WWE deal is more stable now. And if I can use that to get my stock up when it comes free agent time, I can maybe get a more significant deal from AEW and I could go that way.
But think about High-On and Maya World. They were on the same thing.
They were. Yeah.
So,
I can prove it. But the thing is, like I said, you can prove it to AEW by also working in WWE. You know what I mean? Look at tons of people, even lower level people like like a Kaden Carter, whatever her name is when she's with the infantry, or she was Shane Taylor Promotions, whatever group she's with in Ring of Honor, something like that. Where I could
the infantry just in Shane Taylor Promotions.
Oh, they are in Shane Taylor's Promotions. What group is she with? What even is her name now?
Katana Chance?
No, Katana Chance is the other one.
Oh, Catanzaro?
That's Catanzaro. Lacey Lane is her new name. And she was like, come on, give me like some sort of mixed tag. Okay, so she hasn't been in any kind of mixed tag. Tag teams and stables, maybe? Oh, she's with the Crew.
Oh, no longer existing thing?
I guess it doesn't exist anymore because Leo Rush is a demon man.
Or whatever. So fucking much. I can't stand that shit.
I'm open to it. It's not a significant enough part of the show to where I care. Let his freak flag fly. You know what I mean?
Who could have matched Leo Rush's freak? No, I know who's gonna match. I know who'll match his freak. Remember the Blake Christian gimmick that he tried for like 2 weeks?
Oh, at the show we went to.
Yeah,
I fucking hated that.
If you don't know, which you probably don't, we went to GCW in St. Louis. I want to say last year, and Blake Christian was trying his spooky gimmick at the time, and he interrupts his match.
Was the debut at ours, or was it like right before ours?
He was at ours.
Yeah, in St. Louis.
This fucking like high pitched, like the worst noise I've ever heard at a wrestling show comes on. And my immediate attention is going to my autistic partner, Fable, who is having a meltdown because of this noise, not what's going on in the ring. So that's problem number one.
Mm-hmm.
Problem number two is that I finally calm him down. I see who's in the ring, and I see it's Blake Christian, and I get even more mad.
It was so funny for me because I heard the noise from the bathroom. And then I walked out, and it was fucking Blake Christian.
I heard the noise from the outside area where people were smoking.
Yeah.
That's how bad it was.
Yeah, because it was during like
a throwaway match.
A throwaway match that obviously was on the card to set up the Blake Christian thing. So I was like, oh, this is my opportunity to go to the bathroom. That was your opportunity to go step outside, whatever. And yeah, it was so crazy. All right. That's it for the pod this week. If you want to listen to more of us, we put out the Money in the Bank 2021 classic review. Our next classic will be WrestleMania X7 as we start our journey into WrestleMania season. It's one of 3 Manias we're going to do heading into WrestleMania 42. So if you want to check those out, as I said, also keep your eye out. The second Wrestler's Journey episode featuring AJ Styles will come out WrestleMania weekend. So definitely check that out. And most of all, just remember to enjoy wrestling.